Myra, back with the Hall of Fame show. I am here with
Djskyhighbaby, the one and only, the biggest DJ, you know mine.
Exactly. We are at the Rolling Loud after party with Crime City Films.
Yes.
And Djskyhighbaby is here DJing. Now
Yes.
tell us, how did you become a DJ?
I became a DJ because I originally wanted to make music and was making music. And when I was making music, the only really big female artist that was really popping was Nicki Minaj. Like, Cardi B wasn't out. Like, you know, all the girls who are really doing their thing right now, you know, the sexy red, no, they weren't around. It was just Nicki Minaj. So I was like, I want to figure out something where like I can be in my own lane, do my own thing, and really make a name for myself outside of just being an artist. So I started to DJ, and I absolutely loved it, and it gave me like a wider spectrum of things I could play, and it was fun, and I love to do it. So I've been doing it ever since.
What's your favorite part about DJing?
Interacting with the crowd, I would say, is my favorite part. Making sure everybody has like good energy. You know, like when you go to a club and the DJ is burned out, it's not fun. But when you go to a club and the DJ is doing their thing, it's fun. So that's what I want to do when I come into the DJ booth.
And you're also a musician. You have Bazzy with Djskyhighbaby
Yes.
out right now.
Yes.
How did you start working with Skilla?
Well, as a DJ, I'd be working with everybody. So it was just one of those like natural connections that was like, all right, I have this record. Shout out to King Midas Music. He produced the record. He just did Tory Lane's whole album too. So it was just, who are we gonna get on it? Skilla was like, I love it, I'm gonna get on it. And we put it out and it's going up.
Yeah. And what is something that you find really hard about being a musician?
I would say something hard about being a musician is just being able to like know that not everybody's gonna love your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has an opinion, and you can't ever like internalize it or make you feel like, oh, that wasn't it. If you're doubting it, it doesn't matter. Just still put it out. The more you put out, the better chance that something is gonna hit. It only takes a one-hit record for you to be ultimate superstar. You can see that by like a lot of the artists that are out now. It took that one-hit record, and they were out of here after that.
And so with that, a lot of people might know you from Baddies. How did you decide to audition for Baddies? Now you're this DJ, musician, you're kind of out of that universe, but like a lot of people met you there. I know I definitely met you there because I love Baddies down.
Yes.
But how did you become a part of that universe?
So I was actually chosen for Baddies.
Okay.
I didn't audition, but Natalie found me in the club. She used to always come to my club, and she was like, "We have all these artists on the next season. Like, I wanna have a DJ." So I was like, "All right, cool. Well, you know, let's do it." And then, you know, it's been up since then. TV is such a different platform. It really elevates you in a different way because before I was on TV, I was still that girl in LA. I've always been DJing for everybody. I DJed for every artist that you can think of that came to LA, whether you like people have seen it or not. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, I like mastered the strip club. So it was like everybody who was getting booked, it was me in the booth. So it was like really easy, not only for me to make connections, but like it put me on a platform to be able to get to the TV side, which was super cool. It just elevates it to more of like a nationwide and a worldwide platform instead of just being popular in one city, you know?
Who's your favorite artist or like place that you DJ'd at?
Well, I always loved working with French Montana, but my favorite artist is Kanye West.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Even with his kind of like controversial what he's doing now, do you push that to the side of your mind? Or you're like, I just focus on the artist?
Well, he's such a creative that sometimes like some people have to figure out ways to vent. So like you see him doing things that some people would consider off the wall, but it's really just him venting. Like everybody vents differently. Some people vent by drinking, some people vent by talking to a best friend. Some people vent by having sex. I don't know. Like people vent in different ways.
Yeah, everyone really.
So like, you know, everyone has different ways of like projecting their feelings. His are just very loud, and I love him. And I love that for him. He's definitely a Gemini.
Who would be on your like GOAT Hall of Fame 3 top artists that you are planning
Okay, right now, I'm gonna give it up to the girls. So in the club, I'm always gonna play some Lotto. I'm always gonna play some Sexy Red. And recently, I've always had to have my girl Natalie Nunn in the mix because she has these hit songs right now that are going crazy in the club. I absolutely love that for her. You know what I'm saying? And I love to support the people who have always supported me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And what's your favorite Natalie Nunn song?
Her new song is called Mira Mira. It's not out yet, but it's super hot. It's featuring Louis Peso and Fabio Foreign.
Okay.
So it's not out yet, but when it hits the streets, it's lit.
It's gonna hit the club. Okay. We're about to wrap, but before that, I know you said your boyfriend was here.
Yeah.
What does it take to date DJ Sky? Like, how did that come? What does it take to date you? What do you look for in a man?
I'm very much a Leo, so it's giving very queen energy.
Yes.
Very spoiled, very wifey, very loved, heavily loved.
Thank you.
Very cutesy, very demure. So I would say a lot of that. A lot of like knowing that I'm a Leo. I think that kind of covers the basis of what I like. I like fine dining. I like the better things in life.
Yeah.
You know, so that kind of attests to the type of things that upper echelons of everything.
And so, how did you meet your man?
A friend, a mutual friend.
We love a mutual friend because these days,
we love a mutual
like,
friend.
hook people up, okay? Where can everyone find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Djskyhighbaby, on TikTok at Djskyhighbaby, on all platforms, Djskyhighbaby.com, the biggest DJ, you know vibes.
Thanks for joining us to Hall of Fame. We're so glad we had you.
Yeah, shout out to Hall of Fame. Love it here. Thank you.